Welcome back, ladies and gents, for another gaming stream. I'm gonna set up the notifications. Alrighty then. Alright, I already did that. But to make sure I don't have to see that anymore. No, not yet. There we go. Special events. The hell? Oh. Huh? Temperature remains. The West today's lucky darkness has too. And as soon as was ocean was have it. R2 chip everything each day, collect billion lose. Aw, that's cute. Zazamora, King Majimora, like what? That was, then 1000 Mora. Okay. Notice this? Alrighty then. Alrighty then. Give it the iron. Alrighty then.
Midnight Phantasmagoria. No rest for the wicked. No rest for the wicked.
But why didn't I think of doing that in the first place? Welcome back to the stream, Kimmy. How you doing? I could just freeze anything. Why wasn't I thinking of that before? Oh, come on.
Is this an answer from this world? Dodge this!
By royal decree!
No rest for the wicked. What's the hurry? Cool it!
Let the show begin.
This moment will be frozen in...
Oz, reveal thyself! Wings of darkness! Come!
Disappear!
I'll protect us. Come on! We can do it!
Big guy thought he could. Hmm. Oh, right here. I guess really vegan and eat different things coming thing. Oh, don't tell me it's this kid again. Yeah, yeah. Sure. Yeah.
Freeze! Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I'll be more careful. No, I won't. I'll just kill your friends for food. Survival instincts. Survival instincts always comes first. Hmm. Well, we're going back to those wintry mountains.
Dodge this! Don't get frostbite.
Let the show begin.
Big blade! With the wind!
Oh, come on.
Freeze. Cool it. This moment will be frozen.
Let's dance.
Windblade. Freeze. Cool it. Disappear. Windblade.
At the ready.
Behold, the Princess Endeavor.
Is that all? Guess so.
I create.
Add
Add
Asha
Astra Ava
Apis
sauce.
sauce. Dispatch. Now do I have enough? Yes, I do. Attack and defense by 6%. Huh.
Hard work is all there is to the craft.
My 10 items. Oh, hey you.
Hard work is all there is to the craft.
Ad Astra
Extra
added.
Avatars.
Thank you for complete. Everyone can hear
You're
your
welcome.
voice. Haven't you heard? There's a strange wanderer near Wolfendom.
Hello, Sarah. Oops.
Can hear your voice. We grew up together after all.
Yes, I got Razor. Okay, so I don't only have her, but I also have Razor. Now I need these two.
You're high up. Everyone can hear
Okay,
your
so
voice.
character. So I need more of all those. I'll see if some of my friends are online, to see if I can do the moment of Suzuki. Come on. I don't know if he upgraded how many people he has or not. Because the visit uh no. He's daily offline, so
Give me a better price.
alrighty then.
The Abyss Order!
Don't underestimate the enemy.
It's
Let's
okay.
take them now.
Oh come on.
Windblade!
Oh come on. Alright.
Whew. There sure are a lot of enemies around here.
And nothing I can't
The
handle.
closer we get to the target, the more enemies there are.
Alright.
Fits the Abyss Order's style.
We should hurry and find Lapis
Yeah,
Claudius.
let's go!
I'm
Excuse me.
not going any further.
Why?
Huh? Why not? Is it because you're afraid of fluffy animals?
That's
It has
probably not
nothing
it.
to do with wolves. It's because Boreas was an ancient god, yet he willingly became a servant of the Seven. I cannot possibly agree with his actions. I don't desire any interaction with him. Besides, you're the one people like.
Fair enough.
I'm less likable.
You really despise the Seven, huh? You really don't like social interaction, huh?
I have no problem interacting with people, but interacting with gods, that's a different story.
Understandable.
It's just my opinion, but a word of advice. Always be on your guard when around gods. You shouldn't place too much trust in them, but at the same time, don't go too far in the opposite direction. Don't go trying to overthrow them or hunt them down, even if the god in question is your sworn enemy.
Don't trust them and don't hunt them. That's some awkward advice.
Why is
Does
your opinion so
Dane hate the
contradictory?
Seven, or is he protecting them?
Lest I repeat the failings of my forebears, I
Oi.
will tell you one final fact.
Really?
Huh? What's
Go
that?
on.
The destruction of the nation of Canria by the gods is the reason the Abyss Order now seeks to destroy the nations watched over by the Seven. Well, enough chit-chat. We should get back to business. I will go take care of the remaining Abyss Order members in the area.
Alright.
Try and keep your visit with Boreas brief. Afterward, let's meet at the entrance to Wolvendom.
Alrighty then.
There he goes. What a strange man.
I can kind of see where he's coming
Yeah, that's true. You also keep your guard up against unfamiliar gods. At the Rite
I
of
guess so.
Descension in Liyue, your decision was very similar to what Dane would do.
When there's a lack of trust, it's best just to avoid the situation entirely.
Not the easiest situation.
Honorary Knight, Paimon, what are you two doing here?
Jean?
Oh, Master Jean! So glad we found you. Rosaria
What is she
told us
doing
that
here?
you came here to fight the Abyss Order, so we came to help.
Then your help is greatly appreciated. The Abyss Order's sudden offensive is very strange. They have surrounded Wolvendom. I am preparing to send out some knights to fight back. I just scouted out all of Wolvendom, but I did not see you. Rosaria told me that the Abyss Order is going after Boreas.
Yeah.
But the Abyss Order and Boreas... What is the connection between them?
They just like to cause trouble. Do they really need a reason? The Abyss Order already went after Devalin. It's not too surprising that they would also go after another one of the Animal Archon's buddies.
True.
That is true. Regardless, whether the reason behind the present threat is clear or not, I will handle the situation. Honorary Knight, please go and check if Lupus Boreas is in any danger.
Got it.
This god's spirit. He does not often see people, but I hear that you have met him before. Maybe
Yeah.
it is best that you are also the one to meet him this time.
I'll do it.
Be careful. Thank you for your help, Honorary Knight of Favonius.
You're welcome. Just no. Wait. Ooh, I can actually use y'all for leveling up.
Look! Over there, it's Razor! And
Razor.
the Abyss Herald!
You not welcome here.
Yeah. It's like what he said.
So, the wolf's wretched spirit likes to raise wild pups now. You claim to be a guardian, yet your once sharp claws have clearly dulled since your days of godly glory. If you
Don't
serve
talk down
us,
to him.
we can restore your divine powers
You're lying.
you once held in the past. Lies. Lies.
What the heck is this ceremony? He looks like he's in a lot of pain. Oh no! Is this the same thing they did to corrupt Dvalin's mind?
Wolves never surrender. But this can't go on.
Time for another round with the Abyss
No
Arrow.
matter how many times you resist us, your efforts are all in vain.
You want to see that game where I kick your butt?
I'll protect us.
Oh, so sorry. With the wind! Windblade!
Oz, reveal thyself.
As you wish, main Fräulein.
Dodge this! Freeze!
Let's dance.
Dodge this! Freeze! Cool it. Disappear!
All life will perish.
Let the show begin.
Dodge this! This moment will be frozen in time.
Is nigh. The end.
What's the hurry? Dodge this!
The end.
Freeze! Cool it!
The world will fall.
I'm getting tired of this game. Oh.
Okay, you're freaking annoying.
The end is
Ah!
I'll protect us. By royal decree, Shadow Raven, let night fall.
No rest for the wicked.
I summon thee.
You're getting on my nerves.
Yeah, he's really getting annoying.
Windblade!
this. Arise.
Look, I don't know what you're talking about. How you doing? Hello, how are you?
How
I'm doing good. How are you?
For you. does an old spirit have such determined will?
Or no.
No matter.
How are
This
you
is
so
but a
annoying?
small unforeseen variable. Our grand scheme will not be affected.
More like there was no unforeseen variable. There was nothing you could do about it.
It disappeared
No,
again.
great. Good to hear. Yeah, because it doesn't want to be fully defeated. At least we stopped it this time. It sure ran away quickly.
Thank you. You came.
You're
Just in
welcome.
time.
Human Lupercal. I am ashamed that you must see me in my present state.
No, it's all good.
But still, the Abyss Herald underestimated my strength.
Lupus
True.
Boreas never refuses trial. But scary outsider, not respect trial rules. I too didn't see the trap.
It's all good.
So you mean the Abyss Order had everything prepared to corrupt Lupus Boreas' mind, then lured him out under the pretense of challenging him in a trial?
It's not your fault, Racer. Come on, cheer up.
Thank you. In the future, my claws must get sharper.
Exactly.
You smelled danger and came here?
Yeah, I guess so.
No, we heard about the danger. Paimon's nose doesn't even know what danger smells like.
If I get earlier than before, if I'm late, sorry. No, it's all good. No one's ever too late to join the stream. You're always welcome at any
Do
time.
you know anything about the first field tiller?
I pay no heed to the contraptions of humans. I know not what this field tiller is.
Really?
Though there was indeed one human-made machine that I can never forget.
Really?
It entered into my proving ground by accident, and I mistook it for a challenger. But it could not think, only fight. It was designed as a pure killing machine from top to bottom. I eventually damaged it greatly with one of my attacks. Before it fell to the ground, it fled the proving ground.
By the sounds of it, it's possible that could have been the
Interesting.
very first field tiller, right?
Could it spin? Could it shoot missiles?
Missiles. I do not know this strange word. As I said, I pay no heed to the contraptions of humans. It could spin, leap high into the air, and even shoot fireballs. Although no match for a god, it was stronger than even many who wield visions.
Interesting.
Fireballs? Hey, didn't we hear this somewhere else recently as well? Anyway, this pretty much proves that the first field tiller came to Mondstadt, doesn't it?
I guess so.
It sounds like the first one was way stronger than the mass-produced ruin guards that came after. But in this story, it was damaged at the proving ground while fighting the Wolf of the North.
Don't know. But did we help?
Yeah, you did.
Yes, you were a big help. Thanks.
Yeah,
We need
exactly.
to keep investigating something super important. The Abyss Herald may have left, but the Abyss's forces are still attacking. You two be careful.
Yes, I smell more danger. Bigger danger.
Interesting.
You too, also be careful.
Well, that was some good intel. Quick, let's go tell Dane.
Alrighty then. On a cherry blaze. Oh.
Time to fight back, I suppose. Dodge this. Cool it. Dodge this. Is this an answer from this world?
If I finally joined your Discord, this took long because no, it's all good. You could join at any time, and you know it'd still be cool. Everything's all good.
Let the show begin.
Freeze. With the wind. Cool it. This moment will be frozen.
Alright, you then. Oh, I didn't open up the chest yet, did I? Wait, what the hell? Oh. Oh, cool, cool, cool. Oh, floips. How would I even get up there? Yeah, I knew that wouldn't happen. Then glide on it. Yeah, I know, but this is like the highest picking can even get up there. I guess I'll try right here. To see if this is high enough. I guess that was high enough. No! Okay, let's try again, let's try again.
Is this an answer from this world?
Yo, Dane.
Dang, there you are! Did you see Master Jean?
I saw her but purposely avoided her. As both the Lion Fang Knight and acting Grand Master, she naturally would have some reservations towards me. If I'm not careful, one day I may find myself becoming the object of one of her investigations.
Really?
But back to the matter at hand. I defeated some of the Abyss forces but wasn't able to gather any information. Did you have more success?
Well, yeah. Well, we learn from the spirit of
I
Lucas
see.
Claudius. Excuse me.
Well then, we can more or less figure out where the first field tiller ended up.
Huh? Really? Just from the Lupus Boreas story?
Yep.
That information combined with a more comprehensive analysis. For example, the old story you told me you heard in the cathedral.
That's final.
Exactly. The strange story told to you.
I will
by that
use
young
another
sister,
on.
long mistaken
I
to
will
be a
use
curse
Amber to
rained
light the
down by a
ground
deceased tyrant.
on the globe because I lit the ground on fire. It will make. Are you sure that much science will actually, be in this game? Bubbles raining from the sky were probably missiles.
Ah, Paimon gets it! So the Tyrant's final fury was really just missiles fired from the field tiller after it ran from Wolvendom.
Mm-hmm.
After it was damaged in the fight with the Wolf of the North, it must have wandered into the ruins of Old Mondstadt and stayed there. Then, whenever anyone got close, pew, pew, boom! It would fire a ton of missiles at them. Until one day, it finally broke down for good, and the fireballs stopped raining from the sky. Back then, the people of Mondstadt hadn't seen many ruin guards before, so they came to interpret it as the Tyrant's final fury.
It looks like we need to make a trip to Storm Terror's lair and comb the entire area.
No need.
What do you mean?
I remember.
You mean...
Yeah.
Oh, Paimon remembers too! We saw that abandoned ruin guard sitting atop the tower when we went there before. Can't forget something like that.
Anyways, I'm gonna have to pause for a bit. I'm not gonna save and quit end the stream off because we've only mostly gotten started. So I'm gonna go AFK for a bit. I need to go do something. So do something like a tour or something like that. So BRB, I'll be back very quickly. Yeah, because I did it. Oh, okay, that's funny. Anyways, I'll BRB. Today off for Easter, so tomorrow if you. Never mind. Um, the thing I was gonna do, I have to do tomorrow, I guess, since the people who take our trash, since it was Easter Sunday, they're gonna take the trash on Saturday. We're going to do something as well. Okay. We'll see you in a bit then. Oh, lower.
This is it, right? Okay then, use your elemental sight to look for the eye.
I'll be okay for a quick moment. Oh, okay. There's no
Ooh,
eye.
so what did you see?
There's no eye.
Huh? Nothing?
Yeah.
Oh, but Paimon was so excited! What's going on? Are you sure you did it right?
Yeah?
This requires another method.
Really?
Using elemental sight on a field tiller is of no use because it is not powered by the elements. Let me give it a
Really?
try. And done.
Wow.
Wow! It's
Yep.
The very thing the Abyss Herald has been seeking all along. The eye of the first field tiller. All of the ruin guards today are just replicas of this machine. As the prototype, its combat capability was unrestricted.
prototype? Oh, Paimon doesn't know that word. Is it another ancient term from Conria?
No.
As the Abyss Order has surmised, if this eye is placed in the hands of the defiled statue, and if the limbs of Osial, Overlord of the Vortex, are attached to the statue, there you have a mechanized god. And this newly born god will have the power to topple the divine thrones of Celestia.
Well, an extreme dangerous operation. The visual must be stopped.
Yes.
Then, what should we do with this eye?
I saw no one will find it. Put it under the guardianship of the Church Custodians.
No. I'll guard it myself.
Really?
You? Dane? You won't go and do anything crazy with it, will you?
You may doubt me if you wish, but I must ensure it does not fall into the wrong hands. No matter where we may hide it, they will find it.
True.
As for the Church of Favonius, well, you know I don't trust them.
True.
Oh, right.
But our work isn't done yet. To avoid any further repercussions, we must also take care of that defiled statue.
What do
We can't have the
do
church get
exactly?
involved. Let's handle it ourselves. As for what I mean by take care of it, naturally I mean
destroy
to completely destroy it.
Yeah, I knew it.
Destroy it? That's a statue of the Seven!
They were around
Being a really
during my
important
character's
cultural
time.
relic, they're actually divine too!
They're not cultural relics at all.
Good thing we didn't tell Barbara earlier. Otherwise she'd be going completely bonkers right now.
Do the Seven really expect me to help them look after what belongs to them? Let's go back to those ruins and destroy the inverted statue. If we are lucky, we will also run into that Abyss Herald. I'll make sure it doesn't get away this time.
Exactly. Because this time, it want to have the heart. Or should I say eye. And it won't stop at anything to get to it. So that means it'll try and fail to get it. Let's do this. Let's start. Weapons of the same type can be combined using. Yeah, I know. Weapons increases your weapon. Yeah, I know. Which is a bit strange. Actually, now I think of it, I should also go to the weaponsmith inside LEU and get
So
and buy
after
every
all
weapon
that running
there.
around, we end up
Oh,
right
great.
back here again.
Yeah.
Look at us. We barely escaped this place last time, and now we're strolling right back in.
Shut up, Paimon. We have to do what we
Surely
gotta
we
do.
must be some of the bravest adventurers in all of Tibet. That are the stupidest. To get to that creepy statue, we just need to follow the path we used to escape last time. That should take us right to it. Yep, that'll work. Let's go, and remember to be on your guard.
What path?
Looks like we're
This.
here. An
The
eerie,
defiled statue of the
lifeless,
step.
dark chamber. I understand the evil aura you were describing earlier.
Oh, such a scary place.
Be careful to not be overwhelmed by the power of the defiled statue. The Abyss Herald. It's here.
What?
You sense correctly.
You're gonna be
You are
taken down
just as
easily.
vexatious as ever, Dainsliff, enemy of the Abyss. I sense your soul is stained by terrible bloodshed, perhaps from your darkest nightmares. Unless...
Welcome back, dude.
Oh, and something far more dangerous. You reek of a corruption familiar to me.
What?
Then we are the same. We're both dangerous. But dangers from outside of the Abyss Order must be caught and caged.
You will not be able to fight.
It is your words that forever reek of corruption. Time
Exactly.
to silence you.
I'll protect us.
Dodge this.
Oz, reveal thyself. I summon thee.
No rest for the wicked. Freeze. Dodge this.
Let the show begin.
Cool it. Freeze. Cool it. Oh, so sorry.
I'll protect us.
Disappear. Dodge this. Freeze. Windblade.
By royal decree.
No rest for the wicked, as you wish, mein Fräulein. No rest for the wicked.
Let's dance.
Cool it. With the wind. Freeze. Windblade.
Grant me new life. All I will perish.
This moment will be frozen in time. Cool it. Ha! Ah! Huh! Ah! Ah! Freeze. Ah! 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 Don't push your luck. Ah! 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 Dodge this.
Oz, reveal thyself.
No rest for the wicked.
I summon thee. Shadow Raven, let night fall.
Cool it.
No rest for the wicked.
You're getting on my nerves. Don't get frosty.
The abyss shall rise.
You can't take me down. Try, and you'll fail. Don't even try to leave before we take you down.
Princess.
Hey! Could that be?
Lily.
Ether.
I finally found it. Let's got it. I finally found you.
Wait! She just blocked an attack against the Abyss Herald! Your sister and the Abyss?
Ether, why are you with Dane?
What? You're asking? You're asking about me?
Uh-huh.
We've been separated for so long. Why are you asking about something that doesn't matter?
Your sister knows Dane?
Lumine, we meet again.
What's going on here?
I had an
Dane
idea
gets
that
hurt
you
too?
were traveling with her.
You shouldn't team up with this man.
And you want to team up with the
He
Abyss?
is my enemy.
Lumine.
Hold on a second. Stop saying things on that don't make sense, woman. Hold on a second.
But it must be said. Don't try to stop me. Don't try to stop the Abyss. That man, Dainsleif, was the Twilight Sword, one of the royal guards of the final dynasty of Conria. 500 years ago, he failed to prevent the destruction of Conria. A curse of
What?
immortality was laid upon him to forever wander the wilderness, while he watched the people he was supposed to protect turn into monsters of the Abyss.
You're saying Dane is from Conria?
What?
The same Conria that was destroyed 500 years ago? And you said the people turned into monsters? You're trying to tell Paimon that the Abyss Order is not only related to Conria, but is actually the people of Conria themselves? And the whole thing about Dane being your enemy... Paimon's so confused.
Come with me, Lumen. Let's go. You can tell me all this later. Let's go home.
Home. Yes, of course. Home is wherever we are together. But I cannot go with you to the next world to find a new home. At least, not yet.
What?
Until the Abyss has engulfed the thrones, my war with destiny will see no end. Listen to me, Ether. I have already traveled through this world once. Once you reach the end of your journey as I did, you will see for yourself the true nature of this world. So we'll meet again. Though we need not rush, brother. I have more than enough time to wait for you.
Wait, are you saying that I should be friends with the Abyss, though?
We have always had enough time.
Wait. No! You should try playing different games.
Left.
I do.
Oh, don't be too sad. We'll find them again. Look on the bright side. At least we got some really useful information.
You're up on one yourself. I'm.
Really? You sure?
Yep, I'm not.
At least
More
now,
like
as
shocked
well
and
as the
surprised.
Seven, Dane is also a key part of finding your sibling too, right?
He literally left! Once we get, Inazuma, we should keep that in mind as we look for more clues. And the objective are
That's right. By the way, what they said just now is all pretty confusing. Did you understand it at
I
all?
was too focused on Lumen to really listen. I
Oh,
pretty much got it.
well then, let's go over it again.
I recall many details.
First off, that Abyss Herald called your sister Princess.
Yeah, I kind of guessed that from the beginning. Like different games,
Seems like your sister
like
is leading the
or
Abyss Order.
Epic
Even
or
the
other
Abyss
games.
Herald answers
Okay,
to her.
you haven't played it
So,
and make a
We
video.
don't know for sure
Yeah, I
if
know.
she's the highest ranking leader in the organization. Also,
Are you
your
sure about
sister
that?
said that she wants to engulf the thrones and go to war with destiny. What the heck does that mean? Could it be that she wants to destroy the Seven and the Seven Nations?
I'd help her if
Let's
it comes
think.
down to that.
Turns out the Abyss Order monsters are really what the people of Conria turned into after their nation was destroyed. This story is just plain terrifying. And Dane is from Conria too. He witnessed its destruction 500 years ago. But he didn't turn into a monster. And now he's fighting the Abyss Order. So that's why your sister said that Dane is her enemy, right?
Yeah.
But if the monsters of the Abyss are the same people that Dane protected all those years ago, then why is he enemies with the Abyss Order now?
That's a good question.
Also, how come after all this time we spent searching for your sister, it turns out she's on the side of the Abyss? What's up with that?
We have many new questions, but a few answers. Think about it over and over, will solve nothing.
Yeah, you're right. Then we can't let ourselves get down about it now. Our journey's not over yet. Let's get a move on. Time to leave this terrible dark place and get back to the surface where the sun shines bright. If your sister wants you to reach the end of your journey, well then, show her what you're made of. Come on, traveler, let's go.
Right. Good question. How the hell do I get out here? Oh, okay. It all makes sense now. We were all living peacefully in Korea. Then the Seven destroyed our homeland.
Dodge this! Freeze! Dodge this!
So does the upside down statue of the Seven have anything to do with
Freeze!
trying to help restore Kamiya or something like that? Or
Dodge
what
this!
is corrupting one of the statue of the Seven supposed to help with?
Cool it!
Also, if Kamiya was destroyed,
Dodge
then
this!
like sure I can get understand the fact that the Bisoria is actually the people of Kamiya, but how did they become the people of Kamiya? For now, I'll stay the honorary knight and a person that these warlords can trust, while also
Word on
trying
the
to
road.
figure out what's going on. Yeah, I know I barely explored anyway. feeling a
I
bit
never
better.
imagined your sister would have sided with the Abyss. Well, keep your chin up. Paimon believes in both of you. And when the going gets tough, the tough get going. Right?
There must be more to this. That means
She said we needed to reach the end of our journey. Paimon bets she still has lots more to tell us. And we won't find out what this journey is or where it will end unless we keep going.
Thank you,
Don't
Paimon.
mention it, partner. Travel buddies are supposed to look out for one another. Although, where should we go next? If we want to continue with the journey...
I still need to find that god.
Oh, you mean the god that took your sister away in the first place?
Yeah.
You're right. After all, everything that followed, all this confusion, it all started with her.
I need answers
Yeah.
from her.
Paimon bets she's the key to understanding this whole mystery. Well, we've ruled out two gods so far, the Animo and Geo Archons. So, next...
Wait, does you mean wind and animal mean water? Let's go to. Let's find the electro.
Paimon doesn't think we can simply walk into Inazuma. Zhongli said it was a closed nation. We'll have to find some other way in. Why don't we ask someone from Inazuma how to gain entrance?
Let me try to take us more. I'm sure there is someone we can.
Oh, Paimon's thought of someone already. Atsuko in Lua Harbor. She's from Inazuma. Let's see what she
Yeah.
has to say.
But like side quests really do help. Atsuko.
Oh, hello. Oh, I mean good fortune, right? I'm still learning to talk like a local. Is there
It's
anything I
okay.
can help you with?
We wanted to ask, how do we get into Inazuma?
Oh, so that's why you're here. Well, there is a way,
Really?
Great! We came to the right person!
but the chance of success is incredibly small.
Well, we'll do the best we
Incredibly
can.
small. Then how did you get out of Inazuma in the first place?
It was in leaving Inazuma that I found out just how dangerous this method truly was. All I had to rely on was a little wooden raft that I'd put together myself. There was a storm raging ahead of me, and my pursuers were close on my tail. After I'd escaped their clutches, I floated on the open ocean for I don't know how many days. My rations and freshwater supplies soon ran out, and I remember getting to the point where I was sure I'd reached the end. Then, I blacked out. But, to my surprise, my journey didn't end there. Or to put it another way, a new beginning found me.
Did someone from the US take
Ah,
it?
that's right. I escaped by the skin of my teeth. The fact that I'm even alive to tell the tale must be a sign that the gods were watching over me.
What a horrible journey! And you set off knowing how dangerous it was? Why?
Well, because everything is just too restrictive over there. The atmosphere is so stifling. The Kanjo Commission subjects everyone leaving or entering the nation to a protracted approval process, and I felt like I didn't belong there.
Kanjo Commission? What's that?
Along with the other two commissions, they oversee everything in Inazuma. We usually collectively refer to them as the Tri-Commission. I suppose they're equivalent to the 8 trades under the Liyue Chising. One of the obligations of the Kanjo Commission is to conduct rigorous identity checks on all individuals leaving or entering Inazuma. All non-nationals are processed centrally on Rito upon arrival. Meanwhile, the Tenryo Commission is responsible for implementing the recently promulgated Vision Hunt Decree. They act like the executive arm of the Raiden Shogun's rule. Loyal, yet unfeeling. It doesn't feel good to speak ill of my home like this. But after spending so long under that oppressive atmosphere, I begin to lose all hope for the future. What I mean to say is, unless you have an extremely compelling reason to go to Inazuma, you should abandon your plans of trying to get there.
I have a television. There are answers to questions I must know.
You should know that the sea around Inazuma is engulfed in a perpetual tempest of wind and rain. Supposing you survived that, you would still need to get past the samurai guards that enforce the Sakoku Decree, the closed nation policy of Inazuma. And even if you did manage to find a way, you'd still have to produce the necessary documentation at the Rito Center for processing Outlanders. Otherwise, you'd be kicked out immediately.
Seems like they really don't want anyone setting foot in Inazuma, huh?
So there's a place for Outlanders to go, right?
They only set that up as a port to guarantee a supply of goods and information to the island. Most Outlanders would be unable to acquire the documentation needed. But if you really are set on going, there is one thing you could try.
Huh.
The raft idea sounds a little on the dangerous side. Plus, Paimon would definitely get seasick.
That's not what I meant. You could ask someone from the Crux Fleet if they have some way of getting you to Inazuma. They're well known in Liyue. Voyaging far and wide has made them a well-traveled group with a wide range of experiences. They may just know how to break through the storm.
You're right. Paimon's sure Beto of all people will be able to get us there. Her crew is super strong. But Paimon wonders if she'll be willing to take the risk.
It seems like our only option.
The Alcor is the flagship of the Crux Fleet. I heard that it's currently anchored by Guyun Stone Forest on a supply run. This might be your best chance.
Then there's no time
Interesting.
to lose. Let's go find Captain Beto.
Eh. It looks like we're gonna. There's a someone from the Fatui, but also from the Abyss. How much has happened? I really don't want to fight with the Abyss at all. It feels wrong to fight the Abyss now. So for now, I'm gonna try my best to not fight the abyss, unless I absolutely have to in order to get stronger. If I don't have to fight them, then I won't do it. And what I say is what I say, and what's done is done. That's it. What's done is done. I've taken out so many of them already. No, though I'm not against attacking hilly trails.
Cool it.
Is this an answer from this world?
I'm not gonna fight that abyss guy.
Dodge this!
Oh wait.
With the wind! Is this an answer from this world?
Oh, come on.
Windblade! Disappear!
be...
This moment will be frozen. A reward on the road.
That war from earlier, now that I remember it. I heard that there was a war in the past lives where, and there was more people around here. Question, how do you make yourself a mod? Like, how would, what is the requirements for someone to become a mod on my channel?
Is this an answer from this world? Disappear! Freeze! Dodge this!
Let's dance.
Freeze! Don't get frostbite. With the wind! Cool it!
I don't want to have to fight you, but I didn't want to fight that.
Disappear!
Let the show begin.
This world will be frozen in time. Freeze! Wind blade! Dodge this! Is this an answer from this world?
Well, I never thoroughly thought of what rules, like, what are the, ways someone can become mod. But I don't really need any mods right now, so if you're okay to wait, then please do. So, like one of the very things that I do like for mods to do is keep the peace within the chat. Like to keep peace in chat and to time out any troublemakers or anything like that. And also not to abuse their powers. And also to be mature as well. You know, it's best to have mature mods than to have kids as childish mods. I understand. Most of maturity is knowing how to deal with a situation the correct way, and also not letting your own not letting your ego do the thinking for you, not letting your emotions do the thinking for you. Let logic be the answer.
Freeze!
So like I'm trying to ban a person because they abuse her power, so to report her for wait, who did? So basically, I'm stuck here till I can eat some more of this. That is it. What? Who's abusing their power? This is it. Oh, plus means that it generates health over time. I really need to make more powerful stamina foods. I'm gonna go get something. I'm gonna get something to eat. So BRB. I'm gonna wait till I can eat something again, so I can get more stamina. Alright, I'm back. I'm gonna go AFK again so I can do a restroom break. But I'm opening up my snack so that I can have a cooldown over time. So AFK again. Sorry about this. Alright, I'm back. This is the last time I'll be AFK for a while. Doesn't seem like there's anything else. Also, I could just drown and do the ice pathway again if I want to. But I'm just being stubborn. Bruh. I don't care. At that point, I didn't care. I'm redoing the ice pathway.
Cool it. Freeze. Dodge this. Freeze. Cool it. Dodge this. Cool it.
Excuse me.
Freeze. Dodge this.
Okay, this is utter bull. We're being Spider-Man, I guess, for around 5 minutes. Wait, so... Oh, so this does do more. Yeah, that didn't help in my energy. That's just a heal. Which is quite strange. Duh! I can't. I know I don't have enough energy, and even if I did switch to Kai, which I can't, see? Excuse me. Even if I did, how will I immediately activate his ability while I'm literally just in the water right now? So it's best if I just gain energy and figure this out. It's all good though. You know what? I just realized I probably would have ran into another problem. So let's do this again. Sorry for all the wait, guys, but like, sorry, sorry for all the wait, everyone. But this is becoming utter crud, utter BS. So I can get on. I can try to see on getting onto the ship any way possible. I just had to get to the front. All right. Let's try to find a way onto there.
Cool it.
I don't care how long this one takes. I'm gonna spam the eye while constantly looking for a way up. Also, we're not really infiltrating, are we?
Dodge this. Cool it. Freeze. Cool it. Freeze.
Oh, the rope right there.
Dodge
We can use that to get up.
Freeze.
Why didn't I see that before?
Cool it. Dodge this.
Wouldn't it have been cool if they let me use my tornado on the sides in order to create a longer pathway?
Cool it. Freeze. Dodge this.
Huh. What's up? You're the traveler. Why are you doing here? I'm looking for the. If I do. Looking for the captain. Does she look like she's on someone someone you just kind of looking for as you please? Yep. Oi! Someone get over here. Tie this stowaway up and feed him to the fishies. Alright. What's up? What's up? Alright. What's all the ruckus? In Shing. This troublemaker snuck in here. Said they're looking for. Well, they're up to no good. I'll wager, and I thought I would just deal with this for Baidu. Yingxing. Alright, stop. Yingxing. Alright, stop scaring people on any old cow. Or Captain Baidu scold you upside down. Uh, I. Yeah. Trying to take things into your own measures. You don't even know if I'm a bad person. You're just skipping everything, thinking you're in the right. Alright, off you go. Cool your head. Now then, Trevor. What business might you have with the captain? I'd like to go to Inazuma. You want to go to Inazuma by ship? You'd best see the captain herself about this. She's on board right now, but as soon as that she's been deep, obviously keep your eyes open and try not to disturb her. I've got it. Excuse me. we we've also been anchored here for quite a while due to shores, which has led to quite a few delays. If you're willing, why don't you go around the ship and see who needs help? Alright, yeah, you have a short temper. Okay,
If it isn't the traveler in Paimon.
hey Baido.
I knew you guys would come.
Paimon?
I remember you.
What a fascinating being. You two give off not only the essence of wind and earth, but also of... Yes,
Earth?
the
Does Paimon have earth abilities?
The fragrance of what now? That's the weirdest compliment Paimon's ever heard.
Pay
I
no
don't
heed.
mind.
I mean only to say I am certain that it is by fate, not chance alone, that we should meet.
Is
And that
the guy
gives our
a
encounter
bard by
meaning.
any chance? Is this must be your bard for hire?
This young man is Kaidahara Kazuha, a temporary addition to my crew for reasons I won't bore you with. Occasionally he opens his mouth and flowers come out instead of words.
With this fine
That's all
ship
good.
and the soft sea breeze, would it not be romantically irresponsible of me not to acknowledge it with a line or two of poetry?
Well, I can't argue with that. Okay then. Once the clash is underway, I'll give you a chance to perform.
Only if the mood takes me, of course. Poetry for poetry's sake tends to lack meaning.
Hey, you don't want to pass this opportunity up too easily. Especially seeing as our great hero here might be in attendance.
Oh, wait a minute. What's the clash? Also, just to clarify, by great hero, do you mean...
Huh? I thought you might be here to sign up. You're telling me you've never even heard of it? The
What?
Crux Clash is a martial arts tournament that I hold. There'll be a whole bunch of folks taking part to showcase their talents. There are two important rules. One, competitors must be renowned fighters. We want those with real martial arts ability, not just people taking part for the fun of it. So, you've got nothing to worry about there. I don't think there's anyone out there who hasn't heard of you.
Yeah.
Two, you can't take part if you've got a vision. Otherwise, things get a little one-sided.
I don't have a vision, but
You must be feeling confident, but you might want to watch out. There are a few crouching tigers and hidden dragons lurking around in Liyue. And with Liyue's savior taking part in the tournament, now that's gonna turn a few heads. I think we can expect a healthy turnout this time.
But we didn't come here to take part in a martial arts tournament.
Well, before you dismiss the idea completely, you might be interested to hear that the prize this time round is particularly sought after. Get this.
What?
It's a masterless vision.
Supplied by myself, as a matter of fact.
masterless vision?
If the tournament champion can reawaken that vision, it belongs to them.
Is there really such thing as a masterless vision?
Why doesn't it have a
When a
master?
vision bearer dies, the light in their vision will fade away. But the shell that housed that light remains. As for whether this shell has any practical application, well, this remains to be seen.
Boy.
But my intuition tells me that while it remains in the world, it may just be possible for someone else to inherit it.
Yep. And the way I see it, a vision is a badge of recognition from the gods. So if anyone's able to rekindle it, it's gotta be an individual of exceptional strength and talent.
Boy.
Organizing the clash is my way of uncovering hidden talents. And hopefully this time, getting a vision to glow again. So if you don't have a vision, this is the perfect opportunity to get your hands on one of your very own.
To be honest, I'm not interested. A vision is of no use.
Yeah, we're interested in getting to Inazuma, not fighting in some tournament.
Inazuma? You want to go there?
Yeah.
Well, why didn't you say so? Inazuma? No sweat.
Wait, that
In
guy's a
that
wind
case,
bear
if
like
you
I
win the
am.
tournament, I'll give you a
I
choice.
saw his vision.
Masterless vision, or a ticket to Inazuma aboard the Alcor. Up to you.
That was easy.
You just want him to take part in your tournament.
Yeah, I can crack
What's
some
wrong with
knuckles,
that?
bash some
The more
heads.
talent we have, the better the tournament will be. I couldn't let a competitor like you fall through the net.
What are we gonna
Thanks.
do? Looks like we pretty much have to do this tournament if we want to get to Inazuma, huh?
I'm not worried.
Great. Then let's get you signed up. Head to the tournament arena in Guyun Stone Forest. Kazuha and I will be over soon.
It seems like it will only be a matter of time before the answer is revealed.
Hopefully you don't mind me just taking some of this. This morning, man.
Before we sign up, let's see who the other competitors are. Beta said that they had to be renowned.
Yeah.
Hello? Are you here to compete in the Crux Clash?
So how's life for you? Been doing it so far? Also good, I guess. I really miss talking to someone online, and you know, I'm day by day waiting for them to return. But besides that, I think I've been doing good, except for last night when I did kill off the weather for the first time, but lost my netherite armor in the process. And was very good netherite armor, so yeah. I didn't outrage at all because I didn't want to believe it was true, but then like I slowly let it sink in that I'd have to regain it again. You know, the armor. You bet I am. Have you put your name down? We just wanted to take a look around.
Well, I'd have a look at the entrance criteria if I were you. Then allow just anyone to take part.
Yeah, I know.
The Clash is a comprehensive test of fighting ability. Anyone who turns up for show over skill is gonna get their butt handed to them. Nobody wants to see that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we heard a rule about that. So, Paimon's wondering, are you a renowned fighter?
Me? Only a former runner-up in the Chihu Rock Freestyle Combat Summit. Oh yeah.
Former.
Uh-huh. Also, that doesn't sound like the most official tournament out there.
What? You... Nonsense. Have you been living under a rock? It's been going on for years. There were plenty of competitors when I took part. Not to mention, I've helped the Millilith catch treasure hoarders before. There were 2 of them trying to escape. I soon sorted them out. They tried to sneak past me under the cover of darkness. They didn't know what hit them. I planted a left hook on the skinnier one's face and sent him flying.
Yeah.
The big guy pulled out a knife.
Really?
I stood my ground, of course. A roundhouse kick sent the blade hurtling into a beam above us.
Interesting. Sounds impressive.
I told you. Unarmed, outnumbered 2 to 1, but I still got the upper hand. I'm not saying I came out completely unscathed, of course, but the fact remains that I did manage to subdue the both of them, and hand them over to the Millilith. I received quite the commendation.
Uh-huh. But for us, even 4 or 5 treasure hoarders at a time is all in a day's work.
Thanks for letting us know.
Alright, we're gonna keep looking around.
It makes
I'll
it sound
see you
like
in
it's
the
a big
arena,
deal to
but I don't plan on
bunch of
losing
them.
to a pair of children anytime soon.
Excuse me? Don't cry when we kick your ass.
Hey, youngster. Are you here for the Crux Clash too?
Oh, shut the fuck
If
up.
so,
Don't be cocky.
Seems I found myself another new adversary.
So you're also here for the tournament?
You better believe it. I wouldn't be here if I didn't think I could walk away as champion. For me,
We're cocky.
obtaining a vision is the final and most important piece in the puzzle that is my life.
You want to become an adventurer? You want to become a hero?
No. It's not about what I want to do. This is about who I want to be. I am looking to become a perfect person.
What?
I know how that sounds, but let me explain. I've lived a successful life so far, without any setbacks. I've passed every exam I've ever taken, enjoyed numerous successful business ventures, and seem to get on with just about everyone socially. In most people's eyes, I am already the very embodiment of the perfect person. Though, of course, I'd never let the praise get to my head. I know I haven't reached perfection yet, because there's one thing I'm still missing. A vision.
You have so much self-confidence.
Indeed. Do you have tournament experience? Are you a renowned
That's
fighter?
not important. I have a contact in the Crux fleet who was happy to vouch for me. So they very kindly made special arrangements on my behalf.
You're cocky.
I've also brought along a bit of an entourage for moral support. It's such a blessing, really, to have so many good friends in my neighborhood. Of course, I also put in a few good days' practice, concentrating mostly on rare and esoteric styles of Kung Fu. As a high achiever by nature, I'm confident I've done enough to guarantee my victory in this tournament.
Don't be so sure.
You don't mince your words, do you?
Me too, but it was a glitch.
The arena
CP,
will be
it's
the
lava
judge.
pit I used
Now then,
for
if you
trash.
don't mind, I need to finish my
Those are my
pre-competition routine. It's not too long now before you'll get to see me in
bug,
action.
silk touch pick, and a OP fishing rod, but somehow I got back my diamond armor. No, the fact is that when the wither activates its explosion, where it can destroy obsidian, it also destroyed my netherite armor, and netherite armor can be destroyed by fire or lava. Oh yeah, I also lost my OP pickaxe. That was netherite.
That's right. Nothing beats real-life combat for honing your skills. That's what our master taught
Actually,
us.
now I think of it, did I
But
also
this
lose my
tournament
axe?
is more than just a chance to put training into practice. It's also
I
a
really
chance
should have
for us
put
to
most of my
obtain the
stuff away.
masterless vision.
Exactly. With a vision, we'd quickly become our master's top students.
This master of yours must be pretty incredible, huh? Are they someone famous?
Famous? He's the founder of the Lingshan clan, and his skills are unparalleled. Liang and I are both proud disciples of his. You probably wouldn't have heard of it. It was founded quite recently. The clan is nowhere near as famous as the master himself anyway. He's got to be a grand master or something. He's created many different styles of kung fu, and countless other clans have borrowed extensively from him. To the Lingshan clan, he teaches a special technique known as force dispersal.
Force dispersal?
It's a type of breathing exercise where you can train yourself to harness the energy around you and neutralize attacks without moving an inch. For example, our master can use it to alter the path of an attacking fist, or change the direction of an incoming stone, all
That sounds
without
like a
breaking
vision.
a sweat.
One time, he sent a challenger flying into the air without lifting a finger.
Is that really possible?
It sure is, but it's extremely difficult to cultivate this ability.
It sounds like a
We've been
vision.
training for ages, and we're still getting to grips with the very
Usually
basics.
iron goes
There's
like
no way
small,
we could use it
like
proficiently
all
yet.
small people.
We're clearly not that naturally
It's all good, I don't
gifted,
care.
or we would have at least gotten the gist by now.
Also, I don't really care.
If we don't
to
start
use
making
them.
progress soon, we'll probably run out of money to pay the tuition fees and still have nothing to show for all our training.
There's a tuition fee?
Of course! This is a grand master we're talking about here. He doesn't have time to waste. If you want face-to-face training, you've got to show you're sincere about it.
But here we are, having trained under him directly all this time without even a hint of improvement. Master is getting increasingly impatient with us. Recently, though, we heard that a vision bearer joined the Guhua clan and made pretty much instant progress in their training.
So, if we can get our hands on a vision too, maybe we can finally make our master proud.
There may be other reasons why you can't seem to master this.
Well, we have to try something new. Otherwise, we're stuck in the same situation.
Exactly. It can't hurt to try. And if it turns out it does work, the Lingshan clan will go down in history. Folks will come from far and wide. Heck, we could even become the dominant martial arts clan in all of Liyue.
Well, that's the
See you
spirit.
in the arena.
That sounds.
So, to
That
recap,
sounds demon
we're
slayer.
up against an inflated ego, some gullible guys paying way too much for their kung fu classes, and another guy who's just really average. Seems like you've got a pretty good chance of winning this thing.
Yeah, I
Let's
know.
go sign up.
So basically, inflated ego, guy who thinks he's very good just because he took down a few treasure hoarders, and yada yada yada. And you know, and some people who don't realize that their master could be a vision wielder.
Is this an answer from this world?
So just let me just take all them on. It'll be easy.
Chinksa Village arm wrestling champion, huh? All right, you're signed up. Next, please. What's your name?
I'm Vopro.
Wait, aren't you? Did I hear that right?
Is it really them?
Huh? Aren't they a vision bearer, though? Why are
No,
they trying to enter the clash?
we're not a vision bearer.
I have to ask. Aren't you the traveler that helped Liyue fight off that ancient god?
Yeah.
It's really him!
The one that spoke with Lady Kuching at the rite of parting.
Oh, I wonder if I can get his autograph later.
I trust you are aware that only those without visions can enter the tournament?
I don't have a
Really?
vision.
But from what I've heard, the things you're capable of in combat are nothing short of extraordinary. You walk into the most dangerous situations imaginable, face off against all sorts of monsters, even the Fatui, and always come out on top.
Yep, he still doesn't have a vision though. See for yourself.
My apologies. I didn't mean to be rude. I'm sure a great hero like yourself would have no reason to lie. Now, could I ask you to provide a few claims to fame? It's just a formality for you, of course, but I have to make a record of competitors' achievements as part of the sign-up process.
Okay.
So far, I've got defeated the ancient god Osail, so that's one. Do you have any others?
I saved it to Volin.
Put that down. And also defeated the Fatui Harbinger child.
Whoa.
Might as well declare him the champion already.
I wonder if it's too late to withdraw.
Okay.
No, it's all good.
That's plenty. Actually, this is the most dazzling track record I've ever seen. By a long shot. Right. Your registration is
Really?
complete. Now, a brief word about the prize. A great hero such as yourself can surely only be here for one thing. To win the tournament and claim the grand prize. Namely, a vision.
But no.
We're not here for that. We're here because Captain Beto promised to take us to Inazuma if we win the tournament.
Yeah.
There's another prize, too? Oh, first I've heard of it.
Beto must have upped the stakes this time to attract top talent.
But why would anyone want to go somewhere as dangerous as Inazuma?
I see. So, I take it you discussed your terms with Beto in advance, then?
Everyone's misunderstanding the situation. I'm just not that interested in visions, that's all.
Well, I'm sure a great hero has an important reason for being here. Anyway, the qualifying rounds are about to begin. I'll leave you to your preparation.
Also, you're like I lost the world because of my friend, but I didn't care, so I made a new, better world. It was a good world. It was trading hall, and that's all good. You can always take your time to remake the world in your own image if
You
you want.
probably shouldn't use your elemental abilities during the tournament.
Yeah, I
You know,
can't think of
just
that.
to avoid any misunderstandings.
Yeah, I know.
In any case, looking at the competition, it should still be pretty easy for you to win, even without using any elements, right?
Makes sense.
It's showtime! You got this!
You seem like you're raring to go. Are you ready to compete?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Then please follow me into the arena.
Our next competitor is seen by many as the favorite to win this tournament. His first bout begins now.
You? You're the hero they're talking about? How am I supposed to win now?
Come on, come on. Come on, come on.
Strange guy.
There's no way you can
So
pick me
confident to
on.
begin with. Well, now that we
Because
won,
he was
let's
cocky.
go and see Beto. She'll probably have something to say to us.
I knew I wouldn't regret introducing you as the favorite.
What?
So, what do you think, Kazuha? He totally dominated that guy and did it with style, too.
Impressive. But I also observed our favorite exercise some restraint, as if to protect the opponent from serious harm.
Well, I've fought my fair share of battles, both big and small. And I say, after the show he put on just now, he's more than convinced me of his ability. So come on. We all know you've got a wide vocabulary in there. Can't you spare a word or two to congratulate
YouTube
our
private
up-and-coming champion?
What do you mean by
Alright.
that?
Let me think how to aptly phrase these words of praise. You fought well.
All right then.
Well, thanks.
I was thinking your inner poet might want to join in the fun, but I guess I shouldn't put you on the spot like that. You know,
It's
a lot
all
of
good.
competitors came to me saying how surprised they were that Liua's hero was entering the tournament. And since you signed up, we've had many others do the same, with more than a few top-tier fighters among them.
I don't see what
I'm sure
all the
lots
big
of them are
fuss
here to
about.
find out how they stack up against you.
I know I'm so popular.
Well, since everyone sees you as the one to beat, I figure I should start treating you that way too. For
What?
one thing, we don't want you wasting all your energy in the early rounds fighting people who are well below your level. Not to mention, you must be itching to fight someone in your league too, right?
True.
So, I'm putting you straight through to the semifinals.
Okay.
Started the qualifiers. Seems like a crazy system if we just skip straight to the semifinals.
It's only fair if we don't want to, you know, tarnish the egos of people weaker than us.
Besides, at your level, you would have made it to the semifinals anyway.
True.
To be fair, Paimon was thinking that too.
All right, I'm gonna watch some more of
It's
the
good
tournament.
it's good
If
for
there's any
people to have
potential
somewhat of an
contenders for you out
ego,
there, I
but
wanna
it's
know
not
who
good
they
for
are
someone
and
way
what they're
stronger
about.
just to beat up someone weaker than them just to get to semifinals. It's good if their talents are recognized instantly, then they can be shoved off to people as strong as they are, so they, you know, we don't want to bully people is what I'm
I
trying to
have
say.
not seen her so
It'd be
excited
stupid
in
and
quite
wrong.
some time. Your opponent has fought many rounds to get to the semifinals. This makes him a
I need
seasoned
to
warrior.
cut down that pride.
You may well be stronger than him, but this should
I don't
not
know what
give
you mean by
cause
that,
to
though.
lower your guard.
I haven't forgotten why I'm here.
Very well. Show me that you are ready to push through the storm that lies ahead.
All right, that's enough chit-chat for now. The audience is waiting. Go find the crew member that signed you up. She'll take you into the arena.
Alrighty then.
Your opponent in the semifinals is new to the Crux Clash, but he has quickly become the dark horse of the tournament.
I'm not too
I do
afraid.
not doubt your abilities, but I would suggest that you make sure you are fully prepared before you begin.
Relax. My guy's at the top of his game. He ain't gonna lose.
Okay,
I'm ready.
follow me.
I want to see his power before I, you know.
At
move on.
last, the moment we've all been waiting for. The semifinals have begun. Who's it gonna be this time? The hero or the dark horse?
I don't care about the prize. You're a strong opponent. That's what I'm here for. Fury! It's a fury! I'm sweating all over. It's a good feeling. Congratulations. I was beaten by the best.
You fought very well
Train
yourself.
harder.
Right. For a moment there, Paimon was a little worried.
Yeah,
If you had
true.
a vision, you'd definitely be one of the strongest around.
True.
I wanted a vision once.
He showed
when I
good.
was a kid.
He showed
People
good
said that if you're
on
strong
prosperity.
enough, you'll have your chance to get one. But mine never came. I lost interest eventually. You can't depend on a vision like you can your own body. I've fought and won against vision bearers before. The power they have was given to them by the gods. I don't envy it.
Huh? You mean you didn't sign up to try
I
and
the only
hands on that
use
master's vision?
No, I didn't.
I like they only
I
use
wanted to
this.
pit myself
Although,
against other fighters. and
but it's
see
not
who
like
was the
it's
strongest.
not like I you know I had
Only in
any other
defeat can
choice.
you
It's
understand
not like
your
they
weaknesses
unequipped my
and
sword
learn
for
from
me.
them. So I'm
I would have
pleased
fought with
with
my
today's
fists
outcome.
and still
I don't
won.
often have the pleasure of experiencing defeat.
Wow. Now that's true strength talking.
If you have the chance in the future, please come and spar with me again. I will be stronger next time.
So will I.
By the way, do you know who else made it into the finals? Is it gonna be someone even tougher than you?
Whether they'll be as tough as me, I don't know. But what I have heard is that they're extremely quick. So don't
What?
get too cocky.
Huh. Interesting.
There he goes. Maybe we should ask around, see what we can find out about our opponent in the final round. Paimon thinks we might need to up our game a little.
Yeah.
Ah, it's you! I watched your match. What a stunning performance.
Well, then again,
myself
martial arts
was
can also be
eliminated in the
performed
third
with
round.
weapons. And it's not like they had a real
I could have
against
advanced
someone
one
having a
level.
weapon on them.
Maybe next time, huh? By the way, do you happen to know who else advanced to the final round?
Why, yes. He's the same one who defeated me. He is a formidable opponent, quick on his feet and swift to take advantage of his opponent's missteps. I faltered for but a brief moment, but before I knew it, he had me on the floor. Given my stature, I have no fear of squaring off with physically strong opponents. But faced with a nimble, agile opponent such as him, I found myself completely out of my league. Still, I'm sure he'll be no match for you.
True.
Hey there! Well, where did the other guy go?
He tried to use force dispersal to deflect a punch, but instead he took it straight to the nose. There was blood all over the place. His opponent was pretty freaked out by it. He kept asking him, "Why didn't you dodge?" But he was pretty much out cold by that point and couldn't reply. "Why don't you dodge?" they ask. Because to not dodge is the very essence of Lingshan clan kung fu. It's just that he hadn't quite mastered it yet.
How did your match
Don't even get me started. I spent all my energy helping him get from here to the boat to take him back to the harbor. But by the time I got back, my scheduled match time had already passed and I had to forfeit. I don't dare tell my master about this, otherwise I'd never hear the end of it. Sorry, I shouldn't be complaining in front of you like this.
No, it's all good.
I'm afraid I'm still a bit out of sorts at the moment, so I probably won't be able to help you with whatever you were here to ask me about.
Oh, alright then. Hope your buddy makes a swift recovery. Hang in there.
Thanks, I'll do my best.
We still haven't got any useful information yet. Maybe we can go talk to Beto. Surely she's gotta know something.
True.
You gave an outstanding performance. Truly commendable. I could sense that you're not familiar with bouts of this kind, and it could have cost you the match. But you were quick to adapt and managed to claim victory over your opponent. That is a most invaluable skill.
Yeah,
In fact, I discerned this not from what I saw, but what I heard.
What?
The ground beneath your feet and the pattern of your breathing. But it is nothing remarkable, for I discerned nothing more than Captain Beto did.
He's right. But in my case, I was purely relying on previous experience. I guess not using your elemental powers must be quite new for you, huh?
Yeah, glad it's almost over.
We wanted to ask about who our opponent will be in the final round. Do you think they'll be stronger than the one we faced in the semifinals?
Not exactly. Contenders that reach the finals aren't necessarily stronger. They tend to have something unique about their style. As for the guy you'll be facing, his skill lies in his speed, and he has superior form. It's also obvious that he's seen his fair share of battles. What's the matter? Worried that you've bitten off more than you can chew this time?
It's vital to make.
If that is the case, then I have a proposal for you. Let's go somewhere a little quieter, shall we? I haven't properly introduced myself yet. In the land of Inazuma, I was a wandering samurai.
Yeah, we could tell that from your getup. But at the same time, when you talk, you don't really sound like someone who's used to waving a sword around.
It is true that I am versed both in literary and martial traditions.
What do you mean by
On the
stalker?
path of a wandering samurai, is there harm in acquiring a surplus skill? I do not mean to flaunt my martial prowess, but I myself have witnessed reputable fighters hailing from across the lands. I do possess some knowledge regarding your opponent's particular skill set.
Really?
Given your talents, a few hints from me will be all that's necessary to bring your opponent down.
Hang on. Don't you think you're bending the rules a bit there?
Gathering intelligence is an essential part of any duel. You must know your enemy. Besides, our favorite here has fought many battles on their journey from Mondstadt. Such impressive feats require more than just bravery alone.
You betcha!
Yeah.
Wait a second. We never told you that we've been to Mondstadt.
Does one not leave a trail when traveling through the wild? In return, nature also leaves its traces upon you. However, there is only so much that can be discerned from these traces. I sense that many things about you elude me still. These are the things I am curious to know about. Come with me. Some post-match entertainment is in order.
Indeed. So using the her instead of saying her. Well, that's not really stalking. That's more of being observant of one's body and how they move around. It's one thing to see something with your own eyes, but also hearing on how they adjust, how fast they're going, what they're doing. By the way, you can see I'm running right here, but that doesn't make you know what type of breathing pattern I'm doing. I could be an amateur, and I could be running, or I could be a skilled runner, but you have to know. You can only know that by someone's breathing skill or breathing pattern. That's the reason why all 5 senses are always good. Sight is so then you can see what you're about to face off. Hearing is so then you can listen for your opponent's next move or their movement pattern. Touch is being able to sense. Well, that has nothing to do with fight. Smell doesn't have anything either. So when it comes to fighting, mostly it comes down to hearing and sight. Those are the main things that help you in a fight, because you can be the most aware that way.
Now that we're alone, let me cut to the heart of the matter. You are skilled in manipulating the elements, and not just a single element, but multiple. Is that correct?
I'm sorry, no. No wonder you didn't bring this up in there.
Paimon knew that you were hinting at something from the moment we met. You've known all along.
That's right. If the other contenders were to catch wind of your elemental abilities, let's just say it would cause some unwanted misunderstandings. If I'm not mistaken, you share these considerations, given your reluctance to use elemental skills even in the heat of a match.
Boy. Yes, but how did you know?
When I talk about that which I see or hear in you, this is not poetic symbolism at play. I mean these things in the truest sense possible. Since a young age, I have been attuned to the tidings of nature.
Really?
I hear the breath of the wind and the whispers of the leaves. It is things of this nature that I also hear from within you. Nothing more.
As crazy as all that sounds, somehow Paimon still believes you.
My humble abilities are negligible compared to your incredible feats. To think a human could wield the elements without a vision. And not to mention your incredibly complex scent, like that of some mysterious being.
Hey, stop evaluating us based on our smell. It's weird.
No, it's not. You're weird. You're
Enlighten me as to how you managed to obtain your combined elemental abilities?
I'm afraid I don't know either. All I did was touch his stuff.
Extraordinary. So then, might I be so bold as to inquire how exactly it is that you learned to channel elemental energy and even wield it in combat?
It's all thanks to Paimon knowledge. It's all thanks to Paimon. Thank you.
Aw, it's nothing really. Paimon just told him whatever came to mind. It's been a long journey, and many things have happened along the way. Somehow, he just naturally learned to use the elements through it all. Honestly, even Paimon doesn't understand how it all works.
Perhaps such unfathomable things
Here's
are
a
the
great
essence
question.
of
What
the
is
gods and the
Paimon?
visions they grant. However, I still wish to have the honor of seeing how you wield the elements. Perhaps it may yet reveal something to me. Of course, I too shall share with you all that I've learned. That will make it a fair exchange.
Fair enough.
Now then, let's test your skills, shall we?
Only. Ah.
With the wind!
Is that good enough?
Your skills in battle are truly beyond reproach. Even with your opponent's speed, he shouldn't be able to overwhelm you.
Really?
Your opponent is skilled at controlling his breathing and maintaining balance, which enables him to execute moves that many would find impossible.
Touch. When
He relies
fighting, you
entirely on
hit.
the element of
You can
surprise
feel
to defeat
it.
his opponents.
If he,
In other words, as long as you remain
he
mindful of his ability to detect weak points, then his attacks should pose no threat to you.
well, actually, it's not touch that you can feel the force within every impact. That's mostly the sense of balance. How much pressure, or yeah, just basically pressure itself, how much you can feel, is how strong you can identify someone. So the sense of balance helps you with that. Touch helps you know whether or not you're wielding your weapon correctly, once you know how to wield it correctly. Sense of balance helps you know how strong your opponent's attack is by pressure. Also, yeah, Paimon, she's where get away from him. Smells somewhere about them too lazy to type it. I want to. Okay. Thank you. I will not underestimate.
Please, save your thanks. If anything, I should be thanking you for the opportunity to witness your command of the elements that defies all known principles. The world is a truly mysterious place, it seems, and one will always encounter that which is still unknown.
You seem kind of obsessed with visions, but don't you already have your own? Why are you so intent on exploring the connection between visions and the elements?
I desire to know what meaning visions have to the gods, and what influences the gods' decision to grant humans these visions. My apologies. You must be completely in the dark regarding such matters. For allowing me the honor of witnessing your mystical ways, I am willing to answer any questions you may have regarding Inazuma.
I am deep in the dark, so please.
So that's what you're curious about? Then allow me to tell you more. As you well know, a vision hunt decree is currently underway in Inazuma. Visions are a gift bestowed by the divine. People that have accepted this gift are now having their visions confiscated inexplicably. sometimes in circumstances that leave their original recipients dead. In the outset, supposing each of the 7 Archons had their criteria for granting visions to living beings, then does the current Electro Archon now doubt these criteria, or even the act in and of itself? Not to mention, with no new Electro visions having been granted for such a long time, it would seem that we can infer something of the Raiden Shogun's feelings on the matter.
She sounds less like an Archon and more like a tyrant.
As far as I know, she is an Archon that pursues eternity. She will relentlessly carry out her will with no regard to what others may think or feel. Liyue's contracts are meant to benefit all who reside within Liyue. But what does Inazuma's pursuit of eternity bring to its people? It goes without saying that the people locked within Inazuma do not fare well these days.
Sounds a lot like something the god you encountered in the beginning would do.
Oh? Have you encountered the Electro Archon before?
It was long ago. A long time.
With time, we will change. But the Shogun will remain the same. If you wish to find her, she will forever be there. There will come a day when I too shall wish to understand the answers to eternity from her. Ah, the time for your match is approaching.
Oh, right! We got so distracted talking about Inazuma that Paimon forgot all about the tournament!
If you have no other matters to attend to, then we can return together.
I'll head back on my own.
Very well. Let's go. I wish to see who will obtain the vision.
There's one good question I have. Besides killing the vision bearer, could you just steal it from them?
Why isn't he here yet? Never mind. We can start by making your entrance first. Everyone, listen up! Your attention, please! We've reached the climax of the Crux Clash! This is the final match! We've seen many exciting battles today, and now, at long last, the 2 finalists have emerged. Now, I'd like to introduce our first combatant. Though few have seen him, his reputation knows no bounds. He strikes fear into the heart of Osile, and the mere mention of his name causes even the Fatui Harbingers to turn pale in the face. Introducing Liyue's traveling hero!
Wow!
I've been waiting for this moment.
I'm sure everyone witnessed his thrilling match
Or trick
in the
them,
semifinals.
or mind control them.
But today's final round will surely take things up a notch. As for our other combatants,
those are other ways.
He still hasn't arrived. Oh, come on, what could be taking him so long? You can't just forfeit for not showing up like in previous rounds. This is the finals. Apologies, everyone just sit tight.
Maybe they got the match time mixed up. Maybe they're too intimidated.
They've got no other choice. If he doesn't show up, we'll
Not
just
too
have to postpone the match.
Wait a moment. Something doesn't seem right about this. Captain Beto, perhaps we should check on the prize. Traveler, come with us.
You don't say. The person might have stolen it.
Let me see. It's gone all right. The vision is missing.
Huh? Did somebody steal it? Who would dare do such a thing in broad daylight?
We don't know when it was taken exactly. I never thought that someone here would have the guts to cross Captain Beto.
No need to worry. Even the craftiest sleight of hand does not escape nature's watchful gaze. The culprit has only acted recently. They will not have gotten far. The vision was the prize that I had offered, and it was my responsibility to look after it.
Really?
I will be certain to get it back.
Wait, does that mean you killed the vision bearer?
Leave the matter to you then.
The one who
I'll
held the
stay
vision?
here and try to offer some explanation to all the spectators that came to see the match.
If you would, please come with me.
They're so stupid, like all of them. I don't know what you mean by that though. Since there's nothing else we can do. My opponent was a no-show anyway.
But we're on an island. Where could he have possibly run to?
Come with me. I can sense the winds are coming.
A wind current?
The winds have come at an opportune moment. Let's seize this chance. Ride the winds upward. From there, we can continue our search for clues.
By the way, what made you suddenly think of checking the price in the first place?
I heard it the moment it was stolen.
Well, then why didn't you stop him?
You'll see shortly.
Dodge this! Prepare yourself. Cool it.
Windblade!
Dodge this. Don't get frostbite.
It feels wrong to attack him.
Can't run from death.
I'll keep this close.
Why do let the prize be unguarded? That's actually one of the very first things I thought. Like, wait, why do you guard that thing? That's literally a vision. You don't think anyone would have tried to take it if they had the chance? Oh.
The winds are guiding us forward. The culprit is on the opposite shore now.
You can hear that too? What does it sound like?
Hubris. This way. Follow me. There may be an ambush waiting for us up ahead, but I trust that you are well prepared for such a scenario.
Exactly. Or try to hide it. Well, either it was the person who was guarding it who took it, or it was one of the people. Actually, that wouldn't make sense because it was the person who I was supposed to fight that didn't show up. So, did both the person who was guarding it take it as well with the person who was supposed to fight me? I'll know soon. What? Don't tell me it's all the way down there. Oh.
Hoarders, they're here! Get them!
Treasure hoarders, just as I expected. In which case, please stand back.
With the wind!
up with me? How is that possible?
So
I had
you
even
weren't
prepared
the
a boat to
fighter.
ensure a quick getaway, and still you caught up to me.
No boat
You're a
could ever
treasure
match
hoarder.
the speed of the wind.
The wind? What are you talking about? Oh, I get it. Your vision. Drat! If I only had a vision. Or if I could activate this one, then you'd never be able to catch me.
This has nothing to do with visions. You may be skilled at vanishing from a crowd, but it seems you know precious little about how to conceal yourself from nature's gaze. Additionally, your chosen escape route was flawed for reasons that are too numerous to go into, and on top of that, I could hear your boasting and proud laughter in the wind as I was pursuing you. In other words, you failed to meet any of the basic criteria for a grand heist, namely speed, stealth, and style.
You...
But most disappointing of all is the state of the vision in your hand. It appears that the vision doesn't respond to human desire indiscriminately.
Fine. I admit it. I've had my eyes on this vision for quite some time now. I decided to register after hearing that this fighting contest was full of a bunch of lousy fighters. I fought my way to the finals and...
Aha! So you were supposed to be our opponent.
Yeah.
I'd intended to win the contest through skill alone all along, but then you showed up. After watching the semifinals, I knew that I didn't stand a chance. But I wasn't about to give up on the vision so easily after coming all this way. Since there was no use in trying to face you in the match, I decided to put my skills to good use while everyone's attention was on you and Beto. I was convinced I prepared thoroughly for my escape, but somehow you still managed to catch up to me.
You got somewhere else to run now? I just give it up. And over the vision.
After all I went through to get it? I think not.
There'll be consequences if you resist any further. Just do as I say, and there'll be no further consequences.
I know an empty threat when I hear one.
If you give up the vision, we'll let you go.
Fine. But you'd better mean it. It didn't activate once I took it anyway. It's nothing but a useless shell to me.
You know, according to the laws of the sea, the penalty for stealing is breaking the culprit's arms.
Huh? You're not serious, are you?
Not to mention that the item you stole was a prize. You didn't show up for the final match, and you damaged the reputation of the captain of the Crux fleet. It seems that it would be only fair to brand the word thief on your forehead with a hot iron.
Whoa, we don't need to go that far, do we?
He's just being poetic.
I never would have guessed you could be so cruel. If this is where talking gets me, then forget it. I'll risk a fight.
You don't want to.
Windblade. Yeah.
You were never gonna take me out with my elemental
Do what you
powers.
want, but please, don't brand my forehead, please!
He has persevered to the bitter end, and now death looms near. Yet still the gods do not bestow their favor upon him. Put down the vision and leave. I've changed my mind. No further punishment for you.
Huh?
What's wrong? Are you asking for more punishment? It's up to you. Such willingness is commendable, and fits the way of the samurai.
No need for that. Thank you for releasing me. You truly are generous.
Huh? Paimon doesn't get it. Were you just trying to scare him?
I take no pleasure in frightening others. I was just testing all possibilities while the vision remained in his hands. When people are forced into a corner, that is when their greatest strength will appear. I thought it may be an opportunity for him to awaken the vision. But unfortunately, nothing happened.
So you were playing this all along?
Yes. I wanted to know whether it were possible for an extinguished vision to be reawakened. From the moment he stole the vision, I decided to use him for this experiment. I've tried many other methods in the past, though few tales tell of a masterless vision reawakening. After seeing you command multiple elements, I figured that nothing is impossible. Come, why don't you give it a try? Let's see if you can give me the answer I'm hoping for.
The vision didn't seem to respond at all.
I see. So you are also unable to rekindle the vision. No matter. This was expected.
Why are you so
I suppose this vision is still mine to take
for now.
Why
are you so determined to rekindle the vision?
What's the story behind this vision anyway?
The story begins with an old friend. He was once a good friend of mine. One day he asked me about a sword art of which he had heard, the Musono Hitotachi.
Man, that's merciful. Back in my day,
it can only be witnessed
when
it
is
administered. It is the pinnacle of the Raiden Shogun's skill, a symbol of ultimate power.
Bruh.
But he replied, there must be one who can withstand it. There will always be those who dare to brave the lightning's glow. Then, the Vision Hunt decree arrived. People's aspirations were stripped away as the Raiden Shogun began to construct her ideal of eternity. While I was fleeing from place to place, I heard that my friend had challenged the Vision Hunters to a duel before the throne. A solemn yet brutal challenge. The defeated face divine punishment, while the victors gain a second chance. Perhaps he thought he of all people should make a stand. Coming face to face with the Musono Hitotachi was all that he truly desired, after all. When I arrived at Tenshukaku, the duel was over. I heard his sentence of divine punishment, his severed blade hitting the ground. Perhaps that was the glory he had yearned to witness. In his last moments, what expression was on his face? Before I knew it, I had stepped forward and snatched the dying vision and was running from the scene. All I knew was that I mustn't let his hope, which burned so brightly, become buried among the ice-cold statue of a god.
So he was a storm bearer.
Perhaps one day, I may come to find that all I have done is meaningless. But as a wandering samurai, I find meaning in traveling and the sprawling beauty of nature that lies along the way, while still retaining the warrior way in my heart.
Kazuha!
It's just another way of saying I do as I please. All right then, it's time we returned.
Let's go. If you listen, if you need to talk more, I'm here to listen.
Do not let my feelings trouble you. But thank you.
So your brother was killed by the same Archon that gave him power. Oh, sorry. Excuse me.
At the show, this will be frozen.
By royal decree,
reward on the road.
Cool it. Freeze. Cool it.
I wonder who will be given the vision then.
Freeze.
Whoever will be given the vision does mean that they can reawaken it, though.
Cool it.
So if you can reawaken a vision, wouldn't that mean you would be, fortunate to be given a vision in the first place? So what's the point of reawakening a vision?
Dodge this. Freeze. Cool it.
All answers will be told in due time.
Dodge this. Freeze.
Honestly, if there was like a waypoint there, then I would have gone there faster.
Cool it.
Oh wait, there is a faster. Why am I not doing that? Is everyone gone? Probably because they heard that the other component forfeited.
Huh? Did Beta leave already? Maybe she went back to her ship.
If you're looking for the captain, she was summoned by Lady Ningguang. It seems that the Crux
Really?
clash got out of hand this time and has attracted her attention. Captain Beto was muttering something about Ningguang being a stick in the mud as she headed off to Liyue Harbor.
It's not unusual for those two to be at odds with one another.
But still, Captain Beto was disappointed she didn't get to witness the crowning of the new champion. She had been looking forward to it for quite some time.
The one who stole the vision was originally to be this hero's opponent in the final round. He knew he stood no chance of winning the match, thus the wicked idea of stealing the prize took hold in his mind. In which case, the Crux clash comes to a clear-cut conclusion.
Huh? So that's what happened? If that's the case, then the rules stipulate that he is disqualified, and our hero here is the champion.
Paimon thought we'd win and all, but not like this.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. As the saying goes, honor given is honor deserved. Now, let me go prepare the champion's medal to award you.
So will we be able to travel to
Yes,
Inazuma?
I believe so. Though Captain Beto is no longer present here, I'll be sure she receives word of it. She is a woman of her word. But the voyage to Inazuma is a treacherous one. You will be plagued by a perpetual tempest the entire trip. In fact, the relentless rain and wind are also an embodiment of the Raiden Shogun's will to close the nation.
Hold on a second. You're saying she can change the weather just with the power of her mind?
Let us not forget that this is one of the 7 Archons. If Liyue's Morax could form Guyun's stone forest by casting down his stone spears, then it should come as no great surprise that the Raiden Shogun is capable of summoning an eternal tempest. Suffice it to say that if you wish to journey to Inazuma, the alcove will need some time. You will be notified once all the preparations have been made. In the meantime, I intend to embark on a journey of my own. I will travel all across the vast lands of Liyue in the hope of finding a way to reawaken the vision.
Paimon believes you'll find a way for sure.
Thank you. May both our journeys prove meaningful. One final word of warning. The part of your journey that lies after the storm may well prove to be the most arduous.
Interesting. I see.